when the rug was pulled from under me, when the credit card was cut off, when I was told that there was just, a change of cards coming in.
So it's just cut off altogether.
When he cut my credit card off, when he kicked me out of our house, when he took the car keys away, because I got rid of my Benz because he got me a Bentley, but he didn't put it in my name, so technically it wasn't mine. Pulled the fucking okey doke on me.
It's both of ours until
it's both of ours until it's time for you to get the fuck out, bitch. That's what it is.
Yeah.
When he ripped the rug from under me and I had to go stay with my mom in her 2-bedroom, 1-bath with, mind you, I was sleeping in the bed with my mom and my baby. And then my sister occupied the other room. And we had like 8 dogs total. So there are all these dogs, 4 people in this 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. And all these rumors are $200,000. And here I am in this rink-a-dink ass house.
So why were you quiet? Like, why not address the rumors based off of how you believe, how you feel like you were treated? Like, why not quell it immediately?
Because my heart was broken.
You have that nature about you, and I'm going to skip around a little bit because in the same way that you choose not to mention him and protect him, I think that even though you are, and I'm going to give you a little bit of credit right here, right?
Okay.
The thing that even in the car when we talked off camera, and even when I see you on social media, you tend to take responsibility and ownership of your situation. Mm-hmm. But you protect guys in a lot of ways that people don't even really understand that you protect them, but you catch a bad end of the stick, right?
I feel like I'm gonna need some tissues.
No, why is that though? Is that something that's just inherently in you? Because you're the bad guy right now in a lot of people's minds, right? You are the person that's villain, and we hear a lot about the modern women and baby mama's trying to catch people up and all of this other type of stuff. But even recently when you revealed maybe how much, and I don't really want to get into that, but how much you maybe getting in child support and stuff, you don't really throw people under the bus. I didn't know about your grandfather until we just talked about it right now, right?
And neither did all these people watching. And I definitely never talked about that publicly.
But you are the villain though. Mm-hmm. And but you soft.
Yeah.
You soft in real life. Like, people don't see who you are behind the camera, but you soft in real life. You just cry and all of that other type of stuff. Why?
I know I'm definitely gonna need some tissues because I feel like it's like here. Because I feel like it's just like the vibe that you give me. I feel like safe here. Like, you guys just have already made me feel really safe. But I don't know. I think for me, as it pertains to like someone that I love, or we're talking about my child's father, I loved him. I still love him. I don't want to be with him. Thank you. I never wanted anything to be public, but hearts, like, they just don't break even. And I feel like I have been on social media for so long to where I can handle the flack. Like, that's fine, whatever. You guys, I've been called worse by better, and I feel like people have been trying to break me down for years. So a lot of the stuff that I hear isn't new. Outside of that, the way that I spoke to myself on a consistent basis, no one has ever put me down as much as I put myself down in private. But I think with like my child's father, I feel like he was just younger. Like, you really don't know what it's like to be in my shoes, and to be talked to, 15,000 comments on a picture, on videos, saying that I'm a pedophile, that I'm a piece of shit, I'm a gold digger, all these things. I feel like I just was like, the truth will see the light of day at some point, and I just didn't feel called to talk about it. Because I know who I was with. I know how sensitive he really is in real life too. So I did just take everything. And I was hoping maybe he would come to my aid, or at least call off the dogs a little bit, as much as he could. But we're also in different places in our life, so.
Do you think that that's a male-female thing, or do you think that that's an individual thing?
With what?
With the fact that you were a little bit more reserved and you just take the heat, right? But at the same time, you waiting for him to call off the dogs, because I'm going to refer back to your book, and I'm probably going to refer back to your book in a lot of this, because I got a lot of questions with regard to it. But even in your book, a lot of the different things that you experience, you were waiting on somebody to come and save you.
Unfortunately, yes.
Right? When you talked about, and you spoke extensively about the first guy, right? The boyfriend, college, whatever, and then you went and lived with your parents, and you was willing to give up everything, and you gave up
And I did.
college, and you was a Division I athlete and played soccer and all of this different stuff, right? You gave up the possibility of friends because one of the things that you said in the book was he was my everything, right? And I was willing to give up everything for him, even to go and live in his mother's basement just
Like
to be with him,
Cinderella.
right? But then at the same time, you said, I read a lot of this book, and it really did bother me a little bit, to be honest with you. You said that even it would be inside jokes that was happening at the dinner table that you wasn't privy to, and it wasn't even really funny, but, so on and so forth.
Racist jokes, you just call it what it is.
Because your mother is white and your father is black, right? So do you still think that affects you today, right? Like the fact that it seems like you're still waiting for a support system outside of the dope prince right here and maybe your mom and stuff like that. Do you still think that you waiting on men to come and save you, or a community or a support group to come and save you, even though you got all of the wolves knocking at your door, leaving 15,000 comments on your pictures?
No. And I feel like I had to create this Frankenstein where, because I've had to be honest with myself. When I moved from LA to Charlotte, there was very much a part of me that wanted to be saved. And I saw that if I at least put myself in a position in the city that he's in, I got my own apartment when I first moved there, but I was like, there's the possibility of him wanting to move me in and at least, alleviating the rent, being able to get ahead a little bit, and he makes, all of this money, he could potentially save me, right? That's what I was thinking.
Right.
So I had to take responsibility for that too. But I feel like when the rug was pulled from under me, when the credit card was cut off, when I was told that there was just, a change of cards coming in.
So it's just cut off altogether.
When he cut my credit card off, when he kicked me out of our house, when he took the car keys away, because I got rid of my Benz because he got me a Bentley, but he didn't put it in my name, so technically it wasn't mine. Pulled the fucking okey doke on me.
It's both of ours until
it's both of ours until it's time for you to get the fuck out, bitch. That's what it is.
Yeah.
When he ripped the rug from under me and I had to go stay with my mom in her 2-bedroom, 1-bath with, mind you, I was sleeping in the bed with my mom and my baby. And then my sister occupied the other room. And we had like 8 dogs total. So there are all these dogs, 4 people in this 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. And all these rumors are $200,000. And here I am in this rink-a-dink ass house.
So why were you quiet? Like, why not address the rumors based off of how you believe, how you feel like you were treated? Like, why not quell it immediately?
Because my heart was broken.